This is the chapter where ordinary thinking ends, and the millionaire mindset truly begins. T. Economically. Productive. Household. Go right ahead. Spend a week or a month with these people, the people with the millionaire mind. You will probably conclude that their shopping behavior is a contradiction. First, ask them about their income and net worth. Then ask them about the shopping actions they take to reduce the cost of operating their households. As they stated earlier, on average, our household's total annual realized income is $749,000. We have an average household net worth of $9.20 million. Given these average income and net worth figures, these households are in the top fraction of 1% of the income and wealth distribution in our country. Would you assume that such people don't concern themselves with reducing the cost and enhancing the productivity of their household? So much for assumptions based on wealth and income. Statistics. In fact, the millionaires say, the majority of us, 70%, regularly have our shoes resoled and repaired. Nearly one half of us, 48%, regularly have our furniture reupholstered or refinished instead of buying new. About 7 in 10, 71%, develop a shopping list before grocery shopping. Nearly one half of us buy household supplies in bulk at warehouse stores like Sam's or Costco. What seems like a contradiction to you isn't one to those with the millionaire mind. The millionaire mind is sensitive to the variations in time and money associated with shopping and making purchasing decisions. Ultimately, we find that having shoes resold is much less costly than buying new. The same applies to refinishing furniture. We firmly believe that time is money. It takes much less time to resole or refinish than shop for new. Most of us have a shopping list before we even enter a supermarket. Not only do we save money and avoid impulse buying, but we also find that our in-store shopping time is greatly reduced if we have a list for minimizing in-store minutes. We prefer to spend the time saved working or with our families or friends, rather than randomly walking and impulsively buying in a supermarket. If you want to run a productive household, start thinking like millionaires. Adopt their mindset. 13 productive actions taken by millionaires, and their rationale for these activities, are discussed in Chapter 7, The Economically Productive Household. T. Home. Millionaires have told me they were criticized about their choice of home. Why would anyone pay more than $500,000 12 years ago for a home that was 30, 40, even 50 years old? Why would they pay so much for a home that typically had only 4 bedrooms? Many millionaires have 3 children. Where do they put their overnight guests? Given the scenarios above, you might wonder if the millionaire mind comes up a bit short in the real estate section of the brain, but that's not the case. Overall, their homes have appreciated significantly over the past dozen years or so, and these homes tend to be very well constructed. Many are brick or stone, some have slate roofs, most of hardwood floors. Yet there is no doubt about it, these are not modern homes. Why do so many people with a millionaire mind select older homes over newer ones? It has something to do with the quality of neighborhoods where these homes are located. These are homogeneous neighborhoods in terms of the socio-economic characteristics of the residents. 9 in 10 of the residents are college graduates. Most are very successful people. But, as a group, these highly productive business owners, corporate executives, attorneys, physicians, and other winners are conservative or traditional in the homes they select. Modern, newer homes are likely to be much larger, with 5, 6, even 8 bedrooms. And don't forget the 20-foot vaulted ceilings, 4 jacuzzis, and saunas that are all part of the package. How could any millionaire pass up these new homes for something that is so old? Homes are not like automobiles, and millionaires are not like most other people. New does not necessarily translate into better, improved, far superior to last year's model. We are a culture that has been trained to be new sensitive, believing that new is always preferable to old. But those with the millionaire mind are not like most people. There is a distinct downside risk in buying a $1 million home in a brand new subdivision filled with $1 million homes. Who is to say that the homes are really worth the asking price? Where is the history, price trend data? None exists. What types of people tend to purchase expensive homes in those brand new neighborhoods? They are not bad people, but they tend to be income statement affluent. Again, that is, big income, small net worth. They tend to be enamored with new, and with the many gadgets that are part of the sales strategy associated with new. Who currently lives in the older neighborhoods where the value of a home is $1.40 million? They are different kinds of people. They tend to be balance sheet affluent, with high net worth and little use of consumer credit. This doesn't mean that every single buyer of a new home is income statement affluent, but the numbers are telling. People who accumulate wealth tend to live and buy homes in well-established neighborhoods, and only a minority of millionaires ever have any type of home, primary, secondary, or vacation, built for them. Many of the reasons for this reluctance to build are detailed in Chapter 8, The Home. According to the millionaires themselves, in order to get a good deal on the homes we purchase, we never pay the initial asking price for any home and are willing to walk away from any deal at any time. Most of us have mortgages, but 40% have no mortgage at all. Less than 5% of us have an outstanding mortgage balance of $1 million or more. Only about 1 in 3, 34%, of us have a mortgage balance outstanding of $300,000 or more. What is the median outstanding mortgage balance for those in our millionaire group? It is just under $100,000, or about 7% of the current market value of our homes. We are not, as some people refer to them, credit types. Part of our mindset is to purchase homes that appreciate in value. In turn, part of this appreciation is a function of the high quality public schools in our area. Sending 3 children to public schools, grades through 12, saved us hundreds of thousands of dollars over the costs associated with private school expenses. Most people, even those who do not earn anywhere near the incomes we generate, can still benefit from our orientation toward the home. Lifestyle. What activities are millionaires involved in? Remember that, overall, these people are at the top of the income and net worth scales in our nation. They live in homes valued at $1.40 million, located in fine neighborhoods. Their neighbors and friends are successful business owners, senior corporate executives, and top attorneys and physicians. Most are college graduates. In terms of social class, most of our millionaires are part of the upper middle strata. The lifestyle activities they engage in are likely to be quite different than what most people imagine. We don't do the same things that jet-setters and beautiful people do. In fact, some swingers might say our overall activities and interests are mostly from Dollsville. In spite of our economic position, only 3% of us took an ocean cruise around the world last year. Only 4% skied in the Alps. Yet 20% of us did vacation in Paris last year. Of course, some of us who vacationed overseas had their trips partially subsidized by business purposes. What have we done with our non-working time in the past 12 months? Most of us, 85%, consulted with a tax expert, 81% visited a museum, 68% engaged in community or civic activities. Most of us do little or no do-it-yourself activities. Only about 1 in 5, 19%, mowed his or her lawn in the past year. Nor are we likely to be found painting our homes or doing plumbing repairs. The Millionaire Mind tells us to work hard at our main vocation and enjoy the rest of our free time doing what is enjoyable. Our 30-day diary of activities is equally telling. Some may conclude that we are cheap dates because most of our activities are not costly. Whether you are rich or not, the best things in life are free or close to it. Entertaining friends, studying investments, and watching our children play sports are not expensive activities. Yet these are the things that most of us love to do. Our lifestyles are congruent with strengthening relationships with friends and family, and many of our activities are not substitutes for wealth building but complements to it.
You're watching The Rock Channel. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and press the bell icon for updates.